Hey guys, this is Zach here back in the Bakugan video. This time we're taking a look at the Bakugan Ultra Aurelus Maxotaur. So the Aurelus Maxotaur was one of the first sneak peek Bakugan we got. And I believe, if you've been watching all my videos, this is the last actual type of Bakugan available that are out right now. Some places have already gotten the Wave 2 stuff, obviously I haven't. But we have every type of Bakugan out of the first wave already, so that's pretty cool. Apparently he's pretty rare. Aurelus are always a little bit more rare, but he's kind of hard to find. So my actual local Walmart finally has got Bakugan stuff. That's where I found him. So let's take a look at him. He looks really cool. Awesome picture of him back there. Throw it on the floor. Like every other Bakugan Ultra, character card and ability card that usually features the Bakugan in question. 2 cores. And the Bakugan itself. This is difficulty 3, supposedly. It never is. Leap open, Baku action, all that good stuff. Let's tear this open. So inside, like always, you get a checklist with instructions on how to transform it in the toy battling rules. Let's take a peek at his cards that he comes with. So there is his character card, Maxotaur Ultra. Got a shield and a helix, 600 B power, 1 damage. Pretty reverse on the spectrum here. Usually I feel like Aurelus has big damage. But if he lands on his helix, he gets 200 B power and 2 damage. Nothing for landing on his shield, just on the helix. It's kind of weird. And then his card that comes with is Strength of Maxotaur. Kind of fitting. Just a regular Ventus card. 4 energy for plus 8 damage. Pretty simple. Alright. And then we can take a peek at his cores. His Helix core is plus 600 B power, but minus 3 damage. That would be terrible for him to pick up. And Aquas and Darkus get plus 400 B power. That's weird. So he can't even use this core. It would be useless if he picked this up. So both of these cores are terrible for Maxotaur to pick up. Alright then, so I guess let's take him out and take a look. Alright, here he is in his ball form, and I believe he's difficulty 3. I think this is the first one that actually feels like an actual difficulty 3. He's really hard to close. Maybe I'm just doing it wrong and I'm an idiot. Very possible. But he seems really hard to close. You can see pretty much his whole head is there, kind of in plain view. That's supposed to cover it up more, but it's kind of loose on mine. But there's his entire head. You can see his face right there. And like normal, they have a pretty round middle and a bunch of protrusions besides that for the Ultras. The color scheme looks great though. The gold and silver look really cool together, I think, and just the black accents really help pick it out. His arrow is right there. I thought it was that at first, but apparently it's that arrow. So, let's see if we can get him to open. And there we go. His leap action does not work whatsoever. Again, maybe I'm just doing something wrong, but I don't even know how it's supposed to work. I guess he would open like this, but he usually lands like this, just face down. There's no way for him to stand at all, just opening by himself. So he just opens like that every time. So it's kind of disappointing a little bit, honestly. He does have manual feet you can flip out, so he can stand after that. Stands just fine, but the whole leap action thing really kind of fails on him. So he picks it up on his head, as you can see. And you can see he's got big, huge Minotaur horns. His eye looks really good painted there. He has his little, blade things. He has little feet, like I said, which are manual parts. And he has his tail, and he has a big hunchback. He actually looks really good in his actual monster mode here. To fold him up, we'll use our cheat sheet here. I'm going to fold in his feet first, really. And then the little blade things will go back at the same time you fold his arm up. And it will click in place and stay there by itself. Theoretically. Because if I do the other one, oh, it actually stays. I couldn't get it to stay earlier, but now that it's going to stay in place. Of course it is. So then it tells you to put the feet up, put the tail up, and then as you're holding that in place with your... Yeah, exactly. That feels like it will hold it in place, but it doesn't. So you gotta get his feet. There you go. So then, holding that in place, you have to push his horns down. Go fold in like that. And push his head down. And then close the whole thing. Just close up like this. There you go. And, yep, exactly. Alright, we'll try this again. Click that in. Click that in. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It will not stay up for some reason. So hold that in. Put his feet back and hold that in. Put his horns down, head in, and close them. There we go. Okay, we got it. It's not really that it's difficult, he's just annoying to transform. I don't know what's going on with this guy. And then just for fun, let's see if we can get him to open one more time. There he goes. See, he just face plants. Well, I guess that about wraps up Maxotaur. Glad I finally have him, so we have one of each of the actual like models now. Kind of disappointing, unfortunately. Again, maybe it's just mine. If you've seen my Dragonoids, I have a record for that. But I don't know. Maybe one day I'll be looking up to find that diamond starter pack and get a cool diamond one. Maybe it'll be better. Probably never going to find one, but here's hoping. Alright, that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys want to subscribe, you can click up there. The playlist down here for all my Bakugan stuff. More videos over there. And that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. Have a nice day.